Once there was an adventure explorer named Agent Mike who loves to travel around the world.
I love to go a-wandering along the mountain track. And as I go, I love to see my knapsack on my back.
Valdera, Valdera, Valdera. Ha! Happy Wanderer! It's so much fun that I love to travel different places. And speaking of which, here's another exciting preschool show that you kids are gonna love. Here we go! Hi kids! Agent Mike here, and welcome to another TV show review here at Agent Mike's movie TV show Revewer. Oh wow! I was born for adventure and ready to travel. Speaking of which, now this next TV show I'm going to be reviewing is about a boy named Justin who goes with his friends Olive and Squidgy, the clay friend, in this TV show called Just in Time. Now, since I don't have any Squidgy that comes to life as a clay, of course, I got my trusty kazoo, which plays music and makes sounds. And doing some adventuring fun. So, Justin goes with Squidgy to different places across the globe with his friend Olive. And it's gonna be so awesome that you kids are gonna have a good time. So now, here's the review of Just in Time.
Of fun along the way. We're gonna have a good time. Ready, set.
Justin! Olive! Squidgy!
Let's go! We're gonna find adventure around the world.
Just in Time, one of the greatest preschool television series. It's about a boy named Justin with his clay friend, Squidgy. They think of things, what they want to travel, and they use their imagination to go there. Along the way, Justin met with his best friend, Olive, who also goes with Justin on imaginary places. Places that they ever dreamed of. Like in Vikings, for example, where they love to travel and search for adventure and treasure. The animated quality to this series is totally awesome, and it is great for preschoolers, which they want to learn about problem solving. Just like other shows like Harry and His Bucket Full of Dinosaurs and PJ Masks, this show used to air on Sprout Channel a long time ago. Now it is currently airing on Netflix, iTunes, and Amazon. Wow, Vikings love to row the boat and looking for some fun.
Hey kids! Here's this favorite clip that I love.
In the Pancake Express, I love how Justin and Squidgy plays on the wind-up choo-choo train, and they imagine they would like to ride on a train to go for something important. Say, as they want to deliver something for everyone to enjoy, as Justin and Squidgy heads to the train station to meet with Olive for an assignment on delivering pancakes.
All aboard the Pancake Express!
Yes, along the way, Olive gives assignment to deliver pancakes on the other side. Along the way, they have to clear away any obstacles in their path, like a moose and a fallen tree trunk. And they call upon the beaver to take care of business. You see, kids, this show is problem solving, like I told you. If something can't be done, you gotta do it yourself or come up with a plan to resolve the problem. And so, with Justin, Olive, and Squidgy, anything is possible. Once they make it to the other side, they deliver pancakes to every creature, and they enjoy it well. I love pancakes. Do you, kids? It's very tasty.
Oh boy, pancakes! It makes me yummy in my tummy.
And that is why they solve the problem delivering and enjoying pancakes. Back home, Justin knew that the wind-up key to the train is missing, so he uses a coin to wind up the train and make the train go again. Now that's what I call problem solved.
Mission accomplished, Justin. You have learned your lesson.
Justin imagines going to different places around the world, like Australia, the land down under. Of course, Olive is Justin's imaginary best friend, but sometimes a real friend. Oh yeah, I love those boomerangs. That's an Australian favorite. Looks like they're on their way to their next adventure.
Look around you. You see what places you imagine and what you want to travel.
In the earlier concept of Just in Time, Justin and Squidgy uses the time machine to go back in time to different places. But in the final product, Justin and Squidgy use their imaginations to go for some exciting, amazing adventures, like pirates. Olive meets with Justin and Squidgy and decided to follow suit. Oh boy, those pirates are sure awesome. Especially, they're trying to do it in a happy and entertaining way to preschoolers. As Justin concentrates on problems to be solved in the real world. That's his home. In the beginning, Justin was bored and can't find a solution, but of course, in his imaginary adventures, he comes up with something to solve problems along the way. With a little help of Olive and Squidgy, of course.
Other cool things about Just in Time?
The coolest thing about Just in Time is that Justin and Squidgy goes into outer space and flies on a space shuttle to walk in space. Another coolest thing that I love is that they love to travel far and beyond the planets and around the world. And they even go back in time to meet a dinosaur. Even Olive does that too. And I also love the Northwestern shortcut, as Justin sleds down to Alaska, or in the Arctic. It's like imagination that runs wild. And they're on their way to find the Northwestern Passage. In this cold weather, dressing up like Eskimos, and they found the narwhal to guide their way. And they have found what they are looking for in this adventure. Justin, Olive, can you tell what it is?
The Northwest Passage!
Yes, that is why Justin and Squidgy loves to play in the snow and loves to go sledding down the hill.
Oh boy! Playing in the snow is so much fun!
Also, another coolest thing in this animated TV series is that Justin, Squidgy, and Olive are in France flying on a hot air balloon, as they love to see what's down below. And the highlight of this adventure is beautiful Paris, the capital city of France. This is most common for hot air balloons. Riding on hot air balloons is also considered adventurous and exciting too.
Hey kids! I'm ready to go exploring, just like Just in Time. So, to go exploring and to go hiking, what you need is your backpack, your first aid kit, your compass, your provisions, and of course, something to play music, like my trusty kazoo. So, are you ready to go exploring with Justin and his friends? Let's go!
The adventure of Just in Time continues, where Justin and Squidgy is climbing up the top of the playground, like the monkey bars, as they imagine what it is like to go on an adventure in Germany. I love how Justin wears a backpack, and they met with their friend Olive to find some lambs, like these creatures, or goats, to search on a heroic adventure in the mountains of Germany. And this really inspires me to travel like climbing on the mountain track. And this is one of the greatest episodes that I enjoyed. Like Justin and Olive climbing on a mountaintop through these tough rocks and having a good time. Not to look down, but enjoying them, to climb to the summit and to round up and hang on to their dear life. Eventually, Justin, Olive, and Squidgy made their way to the summit and found a missing goat. and they gave a great cheer as Justin learned that he is not afraid of heights. And they learned that when Justin's parents called, that makes Justin and Squidgy to come back to the real world and to try out the obstacle. And that really, like I said before and will say it again, solved the problem. Like they are the king of the world and made it to the top of the world, or top of the mountain, whichever you can call it. Isn't it fun? In this episode, where Justin had found the toy, and knowing that his mother said that that toy belongs to an owner, so Justin came up with an idea. How can things be returned to its rightful owner as they imagine they're going on an adventure of the Aztecs inside this pyramid? They met Olive, who dressed up as a princess. Olive likes to dress up in different characters based on global trek and worldwide fun, even fantasy and adventure. Hey, dare I say fantasy and adventure? That really fits well with Justin time. As Justin, Olive, and Squidgy trying to find a symbol that can come alive again, they found the monkey who has Justin's safari hat and this medallion thingy. As Justin swings through the vines to catch that monkey until they found the treasure, where Monkey has this star symbol and Justin's safari hat. Justin did the honors by placing the symbol back to its proper place, and everything in the temple comes back to life again, and they join in singing and dancing. Just like in the conga line that they did. And in the end of this episode, Justin knew where to return the toy and make posters to find the rightful owner that the toy belongs to.
Look at me! I'm exploring the wilderness. Oh boy! It's so much fun! Oh, look! Butterflies! And wow! I can see the Taj Mahal from here! I'm climbing the mountain! Just like a good Boy Scout, I always come prepared. And saluting. Yes, it is. Now back to the review.
Yes, there's even more adventures of just in time, like he's on the beach and celebrating his birthday in the country of India. Of course, Justin's birthday is celebrated in India after his own birthday at home. A lot of birthday games like Pin the Tail on the Donkey and so many other things. They're the most common for birthday games. And yes, there's more adventures to faraway places, faraway friends, more amazing adventures, and more exploring fun with Justin, Olive, and Squidgy. The first 2 seasons of Just in Time were so awesome in my opinion. You kids are going to love this show when you're watching on Netflix. And say, there is one more season of Just in Time that was exclusively on Netflix, as I will talk about it shortly. Nevertheless, Just in Time is a terrific preschool series for those of you who love adventures and problem solving and a little love of Justin. Aww. It is totally awesome, kids.
Oh wow, that's a look at Just in Time. How about we take a look at this Netflix exclusive called Just in Time Go, with more fun and adventure. Check it out!
Let's go! Justin! Olive! Squidgy!
Together we're just in time.
Let's go!
Ah, yes. A Netflix exclusive Just in Time Go, which is a follow-up to Just in Time. Includes the same elements as the previous seasons, plus with some brand new characters. I really like the Wild Wild West episode where Justin and Squidgy met Olive as they are cowboys. And they're looking for Sammy the Kid. Just like Billy the Kid. And Justin and Squidgy, even Olive, trying to follow and track down Sammy the Kid on horsebacks and railroad train. Plus, in the Wild West theme, it even has a showdown type of thing, where Justin and Sammy are showing down to make sure who wins. And ultimately, Justin learned it was a gift of friendship. When a next door neighbor moves in, it reveals that Sammy is Justin's next door neighbor and offers Sammy cupcakes as a housewarming welcome. And boy, do I love how Justin gives housewarming to Sammy as a welcome to his neighborhood. As previously mentioned, where Justin goes into outer space, he imagines he goes to the moon and discovers that his friend Olive was there too. they were the first kids on the moon, even though Kids on the Moon was kind of fictional. And with their help, they're about to find a dog who is on the moon. Look at them go! Bouncing on the moon? That's so much fun. And they drive a moon rover to find paw prints. And they did found a dog on the moon. What I also like on Just in Time Go is they fly on a plane around the canyon to complete its obstacle course. Just like Amelia Earhart. And yes, Just in Time Go also contains the same flavor of the first 2 seasons of Just in Time, as Justin's parents calls him back to the real world. And it also contains problem solving and accomplishing and achieving the goals and feeling adventurous. Just in Time Go is also an awesome show. You should check it out on Netflix. And happy adventuring.
Justin, a globe-trotting kid with his imagination. I'm a globe-trotting person. With my trusty kazoo, I love to travel. Oh boy! We had a great time adventuring, but already we're running out of time. So in my final thoughts for Just in Time and Just in Time Go, of course, the animation quality is so awesome. And it is so excellent, even the kids are gonna love it. And for those of you who grew up with Just in Time years ago, you'll ever love him and his friends. And it'll tuck in your memory that lasts you a lifetime. But in my opinion, that show is totally awesome. Especially for those of you who love adventuring. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give Just in Time and Just in Time Go 9! Isn't it awesome that this show is totally amazing for adventures? So thank you all for watching this TV show review here at Agent Mike's Movie TV Show Revewer. Remember, since this is a kid-friendly video, there's no need to leave comments on this video on YouTube. So if you got any questions, comments, or requests, send me email here at agentmikemtr@gmail.com. I love receiving letters from my fans. So this is Agent Mike saying, happy adventuring with Just in Time, and I will be seeing you in the movies and TV shows. See you next time. Oh boy, it's so much fun adventuring. So if you want to view my videos and become a fan, check out facebook.com/DragonAgentProductions. And you can also check out my videos on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/DragonAgentProd1. And leave a question, comment, or request. And please press thumbs up and subscribe. And you can leave a message on my blog at agentmikehub1.tumblr.com. And thank you all for watching this exciting episode here at Agent Mike's. And I'll be seeing you in the movies and TV shows. Happy wandering, kids, and we'll see you next time.